Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is Quoth with Lewis Bright Raven. I'm your host and artist, Lewis Bright Raven, 30-year veteran, writer, illustrator, publisher of comics, science fiction, fantasy, horror, and role-playing games. Camera's off at just a moment. The reason it's off is because I'm going to do something here real quick. But first, I was kind of hoping to get some people in here before I started, but obviously it's going to happen. So we'll just go ahead and go to camera. Hopefully you guys can see this pretty well. Going to try and get things up close and on the art here. But before we get started on the live draw, here's a few questions that people wanted to ask me. So I'm going to go ahead and ask those questions real quick. Is the art we're seeing for sale? Yes, a lot of this artwork will be for sale. A lot of it is going to be available on the 26th for an event. Exactly what that event is. Good question. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can get this silly thing to do what it needs to do. I don't know if we will or not. We're going to try. It's not there, of course. That's why I didn't have it up there already. Let me do that real quick then. There we go. And that is this weekend, or not this weekend, next weekend, next Saturday. Next weekend, Saturday, 26th, from 10 to 7 p.m. Scratch and Spin Music, Comics, Movies, and Games will have a store-wide mega sale of free comics. I will be there from 12 to 4 p.m. with original artwork, prints, and books at discounts. So some of the artwork that you will see being drawn here will be available at that time. They're also going to have King Saul and the Heretics, which is a band, local group. I don't know anything really about them other than their rock. I'm not familiar with the bands that comprise King Saul, Who Had Your Brendan and the Butcher, again, two local bands. Who knows? But they're going to be there for like maybe one live set for maybe 40 minutes. So if you're not in the rock or you don't know what that is, come a little bit later in the day if you want. But we're going to give away free comics. They're going to, like I said, everything's going to have 50% off in the sale. That's comics, that's music, that's video games, that's toys, everything. So that'll be cool. So that is my sponsor for today. Now, the next question. Did you see Central Michigan blow their football game last night? Yes, I did, unfortunately. I was a little bit teed off. For those who are not into that, they played a very close game in the snow. It was a very interesting watch because neither team could do much of anything in the driving snow. And they were winning until like the last minute. They gave up a safety and then they screwed up and the other team scored a field goal and they lost 12-10 in the end. So they were ahead 10-7, then it was 10-9 with the safety, and then they got the field goal at the end. So it is what it is. And, it was kind of weird because basically when the guy goes to kick the field goal, I'm like, watch, the guy that blocked the last field goal for our side will slip and he won't make it. And that's exactly what happened. He slipped on the ice field and didn't quite make the block. If he hadn't slipped, he would have blocked the field goal kick and we would have won. But that's the way it is. When does commissions or art auctions start? From Miguel, sir. Art auctions actually start this weekend. this Saturday. Um, don't know what time yet, but I'll let you guys know probably tomorrow evening during our movie night talk, our TV talk, which we'll get more into a little bit later. So that's answering quick questions. Let's go ahead and get drawing. As you see, I have the Sentinel piece here already inked. This is from the last time I did a live draw a few days ago. We're going to do as many sketch cards as we possibly can during the next 2.5 hours. I will do my best to check and look back at the screen because the camera is actually away from my computer at the moment. And we're just going to do what we can here and get as many as we can done. How many cards do I expect to get done? Hopefully, at least 6, preferably more. Even if I don't get 6 done, I'll have more than 6 to show because I've got some other ones that I've done off camera that I can share with you guys. So there's that. Wow, this one's kind of tore up, isn't it? Oof. Shouldn't have done that. I don't know how this one got all tore up. But it sure did. Okay. Just have to be real careful with it, that's all. That one. Make sure I get it off my finger and thumb so I don't accidentally put my oil and ink into the card without meaning to. I don't know. It's kind of weird that that did what it did. I'm going to go ahead and get that cap off. Put the other one on. You can get a better result. Well, I thought I would. So you guys can see me okay. I know my hand's in the way right now because of the angle. Still haven't been able to get the camera I'm looking for. I'm going to try and get a Kaio Razor camera. That's what I'm looking to get, but we'll see. Yeah, this is better. the pink's a little bit too dark. I may have to go back in with a hopefully a lighter pink and color some of this stuff a little bit better. But in the meantime, let me nope, this is actually making it darker. All right, then I'll do it this way. Oh, Ray, North 3 is in the house. He's listening, not watching. Well, okay, I guess I better start talking, huh? If you're just listening because you're working. Yeah, my father's feeling better. No big deal there. Kitty's doing well as also. He went to the vet. Not yesterday, but the day before. Um, got his yearly checkup and shot and everything, and actually has lost weight. He went from 20 down to 18.6 pounds. The doctor was like, "Oh, you put him on a diet." No. He's just an active little bugger. But yeah, the rest of this week, this evening, we'll have another episode. Not a live draw, but a regular episode. What did you get this week? I'll review quite a few books. Then tomorrow, we might do a live draw. We might not. But at 8 p.m., Figaro John Norse will be with me. There's probably some others as well as we discuss the life and times of the late, great Kevin Conroy, also known as the voice of Batman for the animated series and movies and video games for vocal work. The voice actor for the last 30 years, who recently passed away at the age of 66, just before his 67th birthday. He was about to turn 67. I believe it was cancer related. But yeah, we'll talk about his career and his advocacy for a lot of different things. But that's tomorrow evening. I think people will be very pleased with what we come up with talking about. At least I hope they will. Then next week we'll have Heavy Metal Monday, which will be reviews, partly Heavy Metal Magazine, and we'll try and cover the rest of the stuff of what I got the last couple of weeks at the store that I did not review as well on Monday. Saturday evening, or Saturday day, rather, I should say, we should have a art sale, art auction, whatever, um, on the show as well. So we got quite a bit of stuff going on for the next few days on the channel here. Almost done with this first card. Whoops, wrong pen. Put pencils out of the way. And get the markers out of the way. Let's see what we go against that really well. What are my plans for Christmas? Basically be home. I don't have any plans of going anywhere this week. Like I got the one store appearance on Saturday, November 26th. That I just mentioned for Black Friday sale or whatever you want to call it. But it's actually not Black Friday sale, but support your local businesses Saturday or whatever. So I got that on the 26th, and that's really the only scheduled appearance I've got so far. So if want me to appear at a store or something to that effect, gotta let me know. Okay, there's the first card. Sentinel. Sorry if the camera's getting blurry again. Not sure why it's blurring that way. Hopefully when I get a new camera for this sort of thing, I'll be able to not have that problem. Our next card is a Brood. From the Marvel X-Men villains. Oops, wrong pen. I want a thicker pen. I want it thinner. There we go.
Let's see what else is going on. Nope, have not been watching any TV to speak of, other than the football game last night that I mentioned earlier.
Sketch cards can go. Question is good looking Sentinel Raven. What do you sell sketch cards for? Sketch cards can go anywhere from 5 to 15 per card, depending on what the card is. That Sentinel will probably go for like 5, for an example. The more expensive ones, let me see. Would probably be something like these. I don't know if you guys can see these or not. These are just the penciled versions, but you can see there's a little more detail to some of them, at least, I hope. That's a Terminator and a Predator and another Predator. And hopefully I'll get some of those done today. I don't know if they'll get these specific ones done today, but I will definitely do those on camera some point before the store appearance. Those will run probably in this anywhere from the 750 to 15. Now, it just so happens I have a whole stack full of cards that are going to be older, that are going to be discounted, both at the store event and when I do the auctions or store or online sale. So don't get too worried about it. And if I do, if you want to buy like a bunch of cards, I do offer discounts for multiples as well. Sometimes I even sell the cards in sets. So, whereas if the cards would be like, $5 each or something like that, and it'd be like 25, I might sell a set for 15 or 20 just to get rid of them. 4 or 5 cards. Just depends on what's going on. And I do a lot of different styles of cards, which I'll show in a moment. As soon as I get this base details on this little bugger done. And I do mean bugger because he is a brood, which is a bug person. Brood from the X-Men comics. It's a wonder now that Disney owns Fox that they haven't tried to say that the Xenomorphs and the Brood are related to somehow yet. Maybe when they do the next Guardians of the Galaxy picture or something, they'll have them against the Brood. Now the colorization of this is going to be interesting. In some comics they're brown and in some comics they're green. So I'm thinking,
which color should I use? I'm thinking probably brown, but we'll see.
Much people come in. Pop Culture Inventor says $5.75 for the Sentinel. Just teasing North. Okay. Hi, Grant. Hey, Grant's in the room. Okay. Oh, sorry. A whole bunch of stuff I missed. Okay. Grant's in the room. Hello, Grant. Hello, Pop Culture. $5 for the Sentinel. I'll take it. Yeah, okay. Well, hold on. Let me write that down so I don't forget that you want that. Sentinel. Okay. And Monster Fan's in the house as well. Hey, no Monster Fan. Okay. If I'm a little slow on noticing people in the chat, I apologize. I'm not looking at up at the camera as much because I'm over by my table. So, but yeah, okay. The Sentinel piece, I'll mention that's been sold for $5. I'll email you or private message you details. Of course, you can send me the payment via PayPal if you use PayPal. Best way to do it, to the address you see on the screen. Make sure you mark it as a friend account or just a friend payment or whatever, not a thing, so I can avoid nuances with paying them extra. I do believe that Facebook is changing, or not Facebook, but PayPal is changing some of their rules after the holiday. So I don't know yet how that's going to affect things. You may want to pay me via Square if you have a Square account. We'll see. I'll look into that later this week. And
Oh, just for the record, I don't know if you guys have seen the artwork for this. I know you saw the old art. This is the old original artwork that I did a few years back for the original Quoth the Raven piece. I told you I was going to make a new version and do a t-shirt. Well, I redrew it, but I'd lost the paperwork. I'd lost the original sketch. I misplaced it. I found it the other day, and this is the redrawn piece. And it is currently with a colorist. It'll be done this weekend. And hopefully, once I get that file back, I can get it to a printer and we can have t-shirts next month featuring this image for sale. So just so you guys know, that's coming as well. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. I'm trying my best to have cool stuff available for the holidays. And the colorist is Blonde and Friends. He's got a flatter he's going to work with, and then I don't know what all he's going to do afterwards, but I trust him. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Blonde, but he's quite an experienced colorist. Known him for years, and should be good to go. With that. Well, that's the wrong pen. Where's the other one? And before you ask, yes, that original color piece from 3 years ago is going to be up for sale at some point. I don't know exactly what I'm charging for it yet. As will the 2022 black and white version. I think my tax guy's got dibs on the color piece, though. I have to make sure, because he already mentioned he wanted it a while ago. And if he wants it, believe me, he'll pay a lot more than most of you guys will for it. When he says he wants something, he goes whole hog on it. There's the black and white of the Brood. Let's start with a light brown, because sometimes they're light brown. See how that looks, and if I don't like it, I'll overlay it with some additional color. Because sometimes they're green and sometimes they're brown in the comics. And I can do it. But they're both. Because I'm cool like that. That looks okay. What do you guys think? You think it should be brown like that with a little more gradation, or should I add the green tone in? Let me know real quick while I check messages here.
I hope I answered. Yeah, I did answer everyone's questions. So that's the good news there. That's Groot from the X-Men.
Whoops, too close. And sometimes in the comics they're brown, tannish brown, and sometimes they're green. Depends on which issue you look at. I just need to know if I'm doing a green one or the tan version. People are okay. Monster says add the green. Okay, let's go ahead and do that then. If this pen cap will come off. There we go. Kind of doing them more to color for when Silvestri was on the book. Usually they're tan, but for some reason they were green during Silvestri's run. And you wouldn't think that there was a specific reason. I don't remember there was like a super. Well, I think they were kind of super brutes, so maybe they were, because they had extra powers than normal brutes, so maybe that's why they were green, if I remember correctly. But Okay. All right. No, I don't want to go back in the box. Oops, wrong one. Let's go ahead and get a. Oh, Midnight has come to say hello. He's not on camera, of course. He will be in a moment. As soon as I get this finished colored. As soon as he doesn't run off on us. Okay. And there's the brood. And that's probably another 5 as well. Now, go ahead and is the camera just not close enough, or is it too far, or what's the situation? Because I know some of you were saying, what is it, like you couldn't see it very well. I'm going to leave this here right now. If I can read the screen.
A Wolverine brood would be great. Yeah, okay. Well, if you want to go do a specific commission, you're usually 10 north. You need more light. Okay. Well, I can try. Does that help? Seems like it does a little bit. Let's see what happens if I get rid of the natural light. Does that help? Now, there's our little monster friend over there. You see you just sitting there. What's going on? Yeah, the angle does make it a little more difficult. If I pull it up here, does it make it any better? No, it makes it worse because it's too far away. Yeah, that's why I want to get a Kaizu or a Kaio Razor camera like what Aaron Lopresti has, because you can dial in the distance and make it tighter and stuff and do things. Plus, it'll be over my left shoulder instead of my right, so my hand won't be in the way while I'm drawing. So anyway, there's that Sentinel drawing again that North wants. Let me put that aside for him. And there's the brood again. Let me know if you want that one. I can't get any closer than what I have it right there. I mean, it's literally like only like 6 inches from from where we're at. We'll do a gambit real quick here. I know you guys can't see it very well, but it's there. I'm kind of in a late 80s, early 90s X-Men thing going on right at the moment, but that'll change soon enough. I'm just doing a screwball hair at the moment. It's a side angle shot. Okay. See, that's what I was a little bit afraid of. When I do the light that way,
You guys really can't see much going on. This is what I was wondering about when I was doing the other. But when I start doing these full set cards, and I'll show you full set in a minute. I usually do 6 on a page, but these were cut from the page. In fact, let me just show you what the page looks like. Here's a full page. And these are all going to be 10s, Predators and Terminators and stuff because of the details. But hopefully when I can usually do these over in front of the computer because I can always, these are still cut to the 6, but usually what I do is I print them out on a regular full sheet, and then I have the other stuff above to hold it on my drawing board. But yeah, there's 2 Predators, 2 Terminators, actually 3 Terminators, and those are just the pencils. So another Xenomorph, and then Arnie is Terminator as well. So I got a bunch of those over here in different levels that are halfway completed. As you see, I'm working on different Marvel characters here. Got a Spider-Man top left, Dark Phoenix in the center, Spider-Ham on the right. Magma is finished from the New Mutants. Baby Groot is sort of in there, but I'm still working on him. And Nightcrawler, I've got the body penciled, but the face really isn't in there yet. So I'll probably do that after I do Gambit or these that set. So we'll have some more stuff to show. Now, keep in mind, some of this stuff I do need to keep from my sale at the store. Now, I've got a bunch of other cards that are already done, literally hundreds in a set case here that I can show a little bit. Hold on a second, Monster. First off, I'm looking to see if I still have any, because I might already have some, but it looks like I sold them. Probably 5. In fact, why don't we just take a break from this from real quick? I'll show you some of these cards so that you guys can get a better idea here of what prices are like. Here's some quick Spider-Mans. The top three are like $3.50 each. Sorry about the shine from the light. They're not the best pieces. Then the Miles Morales pieces are $4.50. $4 for the headshots and $7.50 for the figure. There's going to be a bunch more Spider-Man though, so just hang loose if you're into Spider-Man, because I've got a bunch of cards that I got to get done. Now, when we get into the more MCU type look, those are 10, usually 10 to 15. Sorry again about the glare. There, that helps. So, well, no, it doesn't. I'm trying to get the glare out. There you go. There's your Thor. That's $7.50 for that one. And then I've got the Black Panther pieces that are 10 each. Hold on a second. My camera's off angle here. There we go. That Wolverine is not $3. It's only $2. But the one next to it is 10. I think you can tell the difference in the quality, but let me do it this way. Nope, it's not working. Nope. That's why I didn't want to do it that way, but let's see if I can get enough light in here without that light on here. That's better. I think you can tell that the yellow one's better than the 80s version. Like this one was like a 2-minute drawing. But anyway, this one was 10. Sunfire is 4. There's a Nightcrawler for 5. An Angel for 2 or 3. A Storm for 5. Corsair from the Starjammers for 3. Lilandra is $7.50. Raza from the Starjammers is $7.50. And a lot of these prices, as Pop can tell you, the more you buy, sometimes I even put discounts in a little bit for buying in bulk. But let me put these away real quick. Can't do it with my left hand. Now, again, on sometime this weekend, probably I'll show more of these, but got Ghost Rider, Namor, Long Shot. I got Star Wars characters. Now, like I said, I thought I had a Scooby-Doo in here. If I find the Scooby-Doo, I'll show it to you, but I don't think I've got it. There's the Godzillas. I'm pretty sure that they bought it. I got a bunch of dragons in here, different styles. This is all... There's some of the members of the BPRD from a long time ago. Those are like $5 for the set. Let's see. Those are actual sets of DC cards. And then we get into the manga style stuff. So, no, I sold the Scooby. So, do you want Scooby specifically, or do you want like one of the Scooby monsters, or what? Because I've got a bunch of them around. I just haven't finished them. Yeah, I've got a bunch of like blanks, or not blanks, but blue lines for the Scooby Doo monsters and stuff. I just haven't drawn them all. Let's see. Do I have a Wolverine with claws out? Not finished, but it's pre-limbed. And yes, I do have an Omega Red, the Omega Red 750. And let me go ahead and write down Monster Fan. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Oh, I think, where is it? Yeah, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Apparently, the stack of those Scooby Doo monsters is not where I thought it was, so I'll have to find them. But I know I've got like 6 or 8 of them. So break out the kaiju and robot cards, please. Well, just a minute. I got so much stuff. Okay. The Transformers is Hot Rod for $750. Starscream and Megatron for $750 each. The two Godzillas are $7.50 each. Whoops.
Oh, it's Blonde talking about his cat colony that he just inherited where he's living.
Anyway, there's one Godzilla there and a side view of Godzilla. Again, those are $7.50 each. The others aren't kaiju; they're dragons. But let me see if I can. And the prices on these are not accurate. They're all 7 to 10, but like 750, 750. That one is 5. That one is 4. That one is 5. That one is 750. That one is 750. This one is 5, and that one is 5. So then we got a bunch more. We got a 5, a 750, a 750. That's a 5. That's a 5. That's a 5. That's a 5. And that is 3. So, and then the Elven Mage and stuff are from other ones. There's another dragon for 3 right there. Another dragon for 3 right there. Some more dragons for $3 each. Then some ogres and Neanderthals for $1 each. Spider Queen for $1 each. A werewolf for $1. The Grinch for $3. And then the set of 5 is 10 for BPRD. If you want Hellboy, I'll draw Hellboy in there and make it 15 total. And then these are sets of cards that I'm not going to take out right now. But yeah, again, back to the Scooby-Doo real quick. I will do what I can, Monster, and find those and let you know. But unless you want to specifically just want Scooby, then I'll just draw Scooby. Or if you want something larger than a card, I know I've got Scooby in elsewhere. I got Scooby and Shaggy there. An 8.5 by 11. So, if that would be something you were interested in. But, hold on a second. There we go. There we go. But, yeah, I'll be showing more of that stuff later, too, on a different day. But we'll talk more on that. So let's get back to the drawing. This is a live draw episode. Sorry, didn't know that was getting over there again. Megatron again. Okay. Come on out of there. Sorry, it's so blurry for the camera. Oh, there it goes. There it's sharpened up. And it's like 2 inches away. Yeah, it's $750. Yeah, Blonde was telling me last night when I was showing him the artwork for the Raven piece, that he has a little bit of a cat colony. He made friends with one cat, and then a month ago he noticed another cat was coming to where he's staying at night, because I guess he has a trailer home that he's living in now or whatever, or a mobile home or something. And it was brave enough to come say hello to him, so he figured it was hungry. Then the cat's brother showed up, plus another one that they don't like. So the first cat lives with someone else, and there's a Chihuahua who also visits, but he doesn't like the Chihuahua particularly. Who does? But people here aren't responsible with animals, and we get a lot of dumped dogs. So I don't know. I guess who knows if they actually live near with someone else, or they're just feral strays, or what he's got to deal with. But he was telling me about it because we hadn't talked for a while, and he's. Let me write this down before I get Monster Fan. Monster Fan, you still in the room? Yeah, I can do Harryhausen type stuff. We can talk about that. Sketch cards or full size or whatever. The commissions for the Harryhausens are probably about 10 each, but and like I said, the Scooby I can probably do for 5, but let me get that banner off real quick. There we go. All right, he wants to think about it. That's fine. No problem. Let me go ahead and get back to getting these pieces drawn and colored. That is one thing with drawing over here compared to drawing over in front of the computer. I can't do it all at the same time. Which is kind of a shame, but it is what it is. grab me a pencil real quick here. Easiest way to do this. Just use my own hand as a reference.
Oh boy. What's going on here? Okay, that's my comic dealer. Letting me know we got some stuff in here. Oh, I don't know why people do that. I hope your kitty. Oh, damn! Is your cat okay? I mean, it was thrown out of the window as a kitten as it was moving. Yeah, I've had strays that we made ours, and I've gone to shelters and got kittens and stuff. Midnight's a shelter kitty that was a kitten that we got. Um, so was the cat before him that you guys never got to meet because she passed away beforehand. But yeah, we had one cat named Roo because he hopped around like a kangaroo. Um, my dad was working security in a bus lot, and where the tour buses would take the people to the casino and they'd stay overnight, and the bus drivers would leave the bus in the parking lot. So he's watching over the buses, and this little kitten showed up out of the desert, little gray kitten, and so my dad decided to bring him home. We had that one for, oh geez, let's see, from 94 until around, well, not 94, probably 95 till 2008, 2009, I think, maybe. But I miss all my babies.
think we all miss our fur babies once they're gone. Someone asked me if I regret being the age I am at 50 and not having children of my own or anything. I'm like, I kind of had kids, they're just fur kids, it's obviously not the same as having a human child, but no. Except when I was at college, because you weren't allowed to have them in the dorms, I've always had a cat in my life. It's kind of a necessity to me. I think the longest I've gone without a cat when I wasn't in the dorms was maybe a month. I had to have a cat. I don't know what it is. It just certain things you gotta have a certain way. No, that blue doesn't want to show up either. Okay, then we'll do it with a pencil. One way or another, I'm going to get that blue. That was not the color I want. That's what I want. Where's my eraser? Too hard. There we go. Okay. Okay. Almost done with that one. Red goes there. There. This one's probably going to be a lesser, not lesser, but cheaper card. There we go. Like maybe $350 for that one. Indiana Bones, that was the name of the dog? Oh, Okay, that's a cool name. Okay, let's go ahead and bring a full sheet out here if I can. Get this sketched. Working on the dark phoenix. So I'm going to go not that dark. That's not going to work. It's too light. That will though. Of course, doesn't want to do it this way. Okay. Wow. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah. Truss on this one. Hmm. I know you go there. That's because they're on pins. That explains a lot. time is it anyway? Got about a half hour more to go. Let me get ham and egger here done, and then we'll get probably Groot done after him, maybe. Now, you were saying something about robots and kaijus north. I do tend to draw a lot of sketchy robots and stuff like that. I don't know if you can see these very well, but there's a blue line. Well, there we go. There's a blue line of a robot, just a generic makeup thing. Then I've got another one. I do a lot of those as head sketches for fun. And what I'll probably do is the next live draw, I'll start doing some of those for warm-ups so that people can see what they look like as warm-ups. Getting a little bit sloppy here. Let's see. What should be the easiest one to get done? Probably baby. Whoops, went too fast. Okay. Doesn't want to, so I'll just do this one. I'm almost done with this one, and that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's I'll probably do about 6. So some of these markers are pretty sharp, but no worries. I've got a bunch more to work with. This just happened to be the one that's closest on the table. If you don't think I got enough markers, that whole back corner is about 300 markers, so or more. So I got plenty to go. But anyway, alrighty, that's enough of that. Let's take a quick look at some of these. You see the Dark Phoenix and the Spider Ham. And then Magma. Trying to get it to sharpen, it won't. There we go. There's Magma. And then there's Baby Groot. Who doesn't want to? They don't want to sharpen out and clean out. But it says, "Ooh, baby, give me one more chance," like the song. But anyway. He's just grooving to his headphones. Alrighty. And then there was that Gambit piece again. Now, whoops. I don't know how that got there. Well, I'll have to see if I can. Since that got in that way, well, touch that up that way. All right. That leaves Nightcrawler and Spider-Man on that page. But anyway, I'm thinking 5 for Magma, 5 for Spider-Ham, 3 for Dark Phoenix, 3 for Baby Groot. So now I know that you've got the Sentinel put aside. Did you want the Brood as well, North? I know you want the Megatron as well. Spider-Ham is 5. Do I ever draw backgrounds on the cards? Yes. I don't know if you can see on the Spider-Man there, but there's going to be backgrounds in that one. It just depends. Let's see. Like I did some. Whoops, you can't see it. I did some backgrounds for the snow speeder there. I did backgrounds for Captain Phasma on that card, one card there. It just depends on what I've got time for. Kylo Ren has a background. So I got lots of cards. When I do the full show on Saturday for the okay, so you want that one and that one. So I will put Spider-Ham 5. Okay, and Scooby-Doo more talk later. Pop, you in the room? No, he left already. I think it looks like. Who's in the room? North and who else? We got 2 people here. You want North, you want Sentinel, Megatron, and Spider-Ham. All right. Let me go ahead and get the Megatron out of here. If I can find him again. Here he is.
And I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to go take a quick bathroom break. Apologies for that. Yeah. So you want that? Okay. I gotta get my. Where are my scissors at? There we go. I think what I will do is this, so you guys can see how I do this. And there are those three. And then I'll just go ahead and cut this out. Oh, okay, go over here. I thought I had more loose card holders, but I didn't. So let me go ahead and put those four again so people can see them. That's the Brood. Gambit. Magma. Dark Phoenix. Not my best Dark Phoenix, I'll admit that. And then I did Spider Ham, but that one was sold. And I did a Sentinel, and that is sold. And that is the old Megatron. So these are Norths. I'm going to go put these aside. And Pop is back. Okay, how you doing, Pop? All right. Let's see. Saturday, I will go through the whole caboodle of the portfolio so that you guys can see it. I'll have scanned everything and let you know what the prices are for different ones. That way, everybody can see it up front. And then hopefully by Saturday, I can, if I've got the Scooby Doos and the other things, I can find them and stuff like that. Okay. But we got 15 minutes to closing time. So I guess what I'll do is I'll show you some of the other things that I'm going to be doing later this week. I'm going to show Baby Groot again. There's Baby Groot. Dancing to his headphone, bopping along. Anyway, Predators and Terminators and a Xenomorph in the bottom center. These will probably all run around 10 because of the level of detail that's going to go into them comparative to the others.
it's too bad that is. I hope Monster Fan didn't leave too soon. He'll probably want one of these. Anyway, we've got a Maluna, Metaluna, the mutant, a werewolf, kind of in Magnola style. I don't know if you can, yeah, if I get close enough, you can kind of see how I'm doing the angle lines and stuff with him over there. There's a Hulk, a Doctor Doom, a Silver Surfer that's not quite finished, and a Human Torch on that page. And then there's Clayface, who is pretty much done. A Cheetah, a Martian Manhunter, a Gentleman Ghost, Lex Luthor, kind of burned Lex Luthor style. And you can't see him very well in there, but there's a character called Simon from DC as a villain. Has purple or a pink face and a brain in a glass jar and stuff, and he mind controls people. So there's a villain there. Okay. You were asking about backgrounds, North. Can you see the background a little bit in there for that Spider-Man? And then there's another one here. I don't know if you can see him very well, but he's walking on a ceiling, and then there's stuff behind him on the ceiling on that one as well. And there's going to be more cityscapes. These haven't been drawn in there, but all four of these will have backgrounds for Spider-Man. I'm trying to find the one. I know I have a Wolverine here with Cyberpunk, Space Kitty, Robot Man, Darth Maul. I know I have a Wolverine here somewhere with the claws out. I just gotta find it. I don't think I threw it away. If I did, I've got a blue line reference on it, so that's all Fantastic Four. Nope, I don't see it. Well, if I find it, or I'll just make another one. I got so much stuff around. But yeah, lots of stuff to go there. So you can see I'm doing a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, they're all going to be inked and colored unless you want to buy something that's penciled specifically. Hello. And now you see why I have the screen, because of that reflection off that poster. There we go. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the one with the claws out. I know I had one, but I'll find it. But just like I'll find the Scooby Doo's somehow. But I might even just have them done. I just gotta look for them because I've got like folders full of cards and stuff. But anyway, let's see what's going on. 10 minutes. Again, most of these cards, ones that aren't bought online here, I don't know, are going to be available on November 26th from 12 to 4 p.m. At Scratch and Spin Music Comics Movies and Games store. I'll have prints and books as well. Did you guys see the ROM sketch cover? Or any of the sketch covers I've been doing lately, for that matter. We've got ROM for $35. There. You can see most of it now without it being too reflective. We've got a flash in black and white. That's like 25, 35 in color, if you want it colored. This is like Flash 39 DC 52, new 52. This is a Hulk variant cover number 50. I've just got the pencils breakdown on that so far. I've got an Avengers number 7 variant edition with Ms. Marvel with Kamala Khan. It says, all bullies can just talk to the fist, is what it says. And then we have a Judge Dredd cover with Judge Death started out. Oh, that was me like 15 years ago. That's an old photo of me. But I actually looked that way before I got old. But yeah, I got those to do, and I've got more sketch covers as well. Later tonight at I believe it's 8. Let me check, make sure. Yes, 8 p.m. We will have What Did You Get This Week? Well, I'll do my reviews, and then tomorrow at 8 p.m. John Norris and I, and whoever else wants to talk about him, we'll be discussing the life and times of the late Kevin Conroy, who's best known as the voice actor for Batman for the last 30 years, both the animated series and animated movies and video games. I think people are going to be a little bit surprised. I don't know if people really know who he is. He has quite the history, so he's not just Batman, and it's quite interesting because he was a gay man on top of that, so a lot of people didn't know that about him, and I don't know if that's colored your perspective on him now that that's been more openly presented. It's been presented more recently before he passed away, and his death had nothing to do with him being gay or anything. It was cancer, but yeah, it's
we'll be talking about that tomorrow, and then Saturday we'll do a live draw and full sale stuff. Do they give you coffee or something? Drink water? Yeah, they feed you. They give me drinks and stuff. So if I want, I usually don't. But I can get that if I want. But yeah, we got all kinds of stuff going on this week, the next week or so. So there's that. On Monday, we'll also have Heavy Metal Monday. We'll review the latest heavy metal magazine and some other titles I didn't get to review for tonight. I just didn't get around to reading them yet. And then, like I said, a lot of drawing next week. So I believe that's all for now. I'm just looking around to make sure. Wait a minute. Maybe it's there. No, that's the pile of stuff. Well, if you don't want just sketch cards, you want something with Wolverine with his claws popped out there, North. These are 10 for 8.5 by 11s. Well, that one's no big deal. But I knew I had some Wolverines around here somewhere, but that wasn't what I was looking for. Of course, I was looking for the card, but I'll see if I can find the cards too. But I got a lot of these are going for sale. So, want to know what this is? That's Sugar Skull that I did for Inktober. I don't know if you remember this from the American Werewolf in London movie. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be for sale. So we'll wait till Saturday on that. Some more headshots of Cyclops and stuff like that. So there you go. Again, email me at the Gmail address North for details on how to pay me and everything, and I'll get that to you. Send me your shipping address and stuff like that. And okay. Well, don't call it an auction, call it a sale. Because auction infers that there's going to be a bunch of people bidding on it. I don't think there's going to be. No, I just don't get that kind of people showing up as a rule. So, but yeah. Anyway, that's all for now. Let's see. If you like this video or you think others might, please hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons to continue to get content from my channel. As always, thank you for watching and for your support. Social media, Facebook, Lewis.BrightRaven, at Twitter, LewisBrightRaven2. You can see some of my artwork at deviantart.com/BrightRaven. You've been watching Quoth the Raven, Lewis BrightRaven, exclusively on YouTube. Questions, comments, you want to commission something you saw that North didn't already buy. Quoth the Raven LVR72 gmail.com. And if I don't get back to me there, you try Raven at yahoo.com. Morris says, have a good one, everybody. You too. I'll get in touch with you on Facebook or Messenger or something. And let's see what else is going on. All righty. Again, we'll see you in a little while. Actually, I'll see you at 8 o'clock this evening for the what did you get this week. So until then, have a good evening.